afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for being here at the White House for your daily briefing. I don't have a timeline to give to you. What I can say is that it obviously will take some time. There are technical aspects involved in developing a plan for securing Syria's chemical weapons and verifying their location and putting them under international control. Secretary Kerry is leaving for Geneva, as you know, at the President's request to meet with his Russian. So I expect that this will take some time. But we also are not interested in delaying tactics, and we believe it's very important to hold Assad accountable.
I have one announcement at the top. What could it be? I'm not sure, Matt. It's been quite an exciting week. In this stage of the process, our goal here is to test the seriousness of this proposal, to talk about the specifics of how this would get done, what are the mechanics of identifying, verifying, securing, and ultimately destroying the chemical weapons. You know, this requires, of course, a willingness from both sides.
Thank you very much, Tony. Anyone who lived through the operation of weapons inspection and containment arrangements in Iraq and the Balkans will know that such efforts can be time-consuming, complex, and ultimately frustrating. If they are to be effective, they must be clear in purpose and transparent in implementation, with a strong mandate, no room for delay, and no doubt that efforts to deceive will have harsh consequences.
That third part isn't, and the Russians are never going to agree to an Article 7 declaration authorizing the use of force. They're just not going to do it. This solution doesn't pretend to solve the problems of the Civil War or to end the slaughter, but if you can get these kinds of negotiations going for no-fire zones around the facilities and safety for the inspectors, that could be the beginning of exactly the kind of negotiations you need to put a more permanent, broad ceasefire in place that can at least temporarily end the warfare and maybe find a way to negotiate the departure of the Assad regime. Get the weapons now, get the criminals later, right. You know. So you can see that parts 1 and 2 of the French proposal might be acceptable. That third part isn't.